Dallas, what do you take from today's win? It being the bottom line in terms of points sought and attained. How do you break down the contest?
Well, I like the way we played. You're always nervous, as their coach was probably nervous before the game on how your guys are going to show up. You've had no time to practice. You're coming off a break where, I'm sure our guys indulged in some bad diet food, as I did. So the one thing that did show up tonight was, for us, was our skill. And, we've got a little bit more of that than Hamilton does. But I liked our work ethic. I liked our goaltending. I thought our D played a fabulous game. And our power play, led by Derek King, was very good.
Paul Ranger had a couple of opportunities. He will not hesitate, it seems, to go to the net.
No, that's right. Man, we want to be aggressive with Range going down there. And that game could have easily got out of hand, I thought, with the chances we were getting on our power play. But, hey, good on their goalie. He made some big saves.
Did you like your club's physicality, Carter Ashton and company? It seems they went to the net.
Yeah, Carter, especially Carter, has been great in that regards. He's been a real solid guy for us, leading physically. And you need those guys. You need them just as much as you need your skill guys, as much as you need your goaltending. And that was the one thing we talked about before the game, was being physical. And I thought if we could be physical early, it might help focus, help us get us into the game coming off the break.
Do you need to say anything to the group when something like that happens with Stortini, just to keep the emotions in check?
Well, we like the 5-minute power play, and the one thing you've got to watch now is we want to protect each other, and we want to let teams know that we're not going to be pushed around. But I certainly don't want our guys going in there right away, because what always happens on these things is Stortini gets 5, and then we end up with a 2 for roughing, or we end up with a double minor for roughing, and you get nothing. So we've preached to our players that we're going to take a number, and we're going to remember it, and you hope that the referees get a line on it, the league gets a line on it, as they did here today.
But I guess you guys have had incidents with him before. Do you kind of grow tired of those kind of plays?
Well, yeah, obviously you do, but it seems like every time Stortini goes in the penalty box, we score. So we're fine. He can continue to play like that because he's costing his team goals and games.
Is it Naz's hip again or something else off that hit? Or?
No, he was having headaches, so we immediately shut him down, and I have no other update right now, but yeah, they've started to come on as he was walking in.
It happened. Sorry, and Gardner as a follow-up to that.
You know what? I haven't. Let's see. 2 days ago, Gardner was improving. I didn't ask about him today.
The Kadri stuff, that was he was able to go on shortly after when you shut him down. Was he feeling those symptoms afterwards? I guess. Yeah,
on the coming in from at the end of the period, he let our trainer know that he had hurt a rib, and that he was having a headache. So we don't fool around with those things. He's done, and we'll reevaluate him later tonight and tomorrow to see where he's at.
Mike Koska, almost an extra coach for you out there on the ice.
Well, we've got a bunch of them. Listen, we can talk about Cause or Coyne, Ranger. We've got Ryan Hamilton, lots of good leadership. So, Cause is he likes to talk things out. He's got great hockey sense, and definitely has ideas on how we should do things, or at least wants to throw it up against the wall to see if it sticks. And I encourage our players like that. I honestly think whether it's at this level, the NHL level, the smartest guys are sitting in the dressing room. And a lot of times you got to squeeze information out of them. And I want our guys always comfortable to voice their opinions. And in the end, it's I'll make the final decision if we're going to move forward with something. But a lot of the times our players have great ideas.
Bratton's hit a bit of a wall scoring, but he comes up with some assists today, so he's helping out in other ways.
Yeah, 3 assists, never a bad game. And I thought in the second and third periods he got going, and he's once again the physical part's usually the starter for Matt, but I thought he had a good game.
You set an attendance record today with the crowd, and everyone always wants to know. I know it's not totally your call, but why you don't play here more often. You guys do like Rico from home advantage type thing. Yeah,
and just look at our home record last year, our home record in the playoffs. That's why I like playing at Rico. I will say that being in this rink with a big crowd is a great opportunity for our players to play in. Randy Carlisle opening up his dressing room to us is a great benefit to our players. And you know what, we'll look at it more down the road if things go south at the NHL level, then you know maybe we'll do it again. But right now, come on over to Rico. There's lots of seats. That's where we play.